I always get stitched up with these kind of jobs, don't I, Poppy? And somehow we're going to document it. Right.
Sake.
What would you like to say? This thing's f***ed, we should burn it to the ground.
What he means is there's a few little bits and pieces we're tidying up. She'll all be good. You'll see, 5 days time, we'll be there. All right, so we're just throwing the last of the gear in. We'll close this up. We're gonna hit the road.
In this episode, we venture to Australia's Northern Territory in search of adventure and big game animals. During this episode, we explore a bunch of new country and take our first animal for the trip. Welcome to Edge of the Floodplain.
Alright, I am finally here 5 days later after saying goodbye to Morton, and he has driven up. He has now arrived in the Northern Territory. I'm about to hop on the plane. We will get in the air, get up to the Northern Territory, and see you in a few hours.
G'day, mate. Hello, mate. How you going? How was?
Not too bad.
Got all the supplies. Princess here's flown in. We're ready to it.
Let's go and hop in the Land Cruiser and start the drive down to the property. We are on the road.
Finally. Feels like I've been waiting for like a week for you to get in. It's been 2 days.
Yes, you've been up here for 2 days.
Yeah, just been getting a bit of gear ready. A new tape on my bow, that's a file. Got all the supplies and everything this morning. Now we're just heading out. We've got about a 5-hour drive, a couple hundred k's out of town. Yeah, pretty well into it. Should be seeing Buff in about, I don't know, probably 2 hours. We're starting to come on board. And yeah, I'm really excited to get out and get amongst it. It's going to be an awesome adventure. So, this is Hogan's first time up here.
Very keen. It's good that I'm now on some red dirt and I'm actually starting to see some cool shit. I'm getting excited. So this is going to be good.
So sit back and relax and show you some cool shit that happens along the way. All I've done for 5 days, drive and feel like just about ready to not be driving.
What do you reckon? Good start. Yes.
I have not missed this shit. Corrugated dirt roads, dashed about to fall off. Not part of it, eh? I've probably got about another 180 k's on this dirt road, so just take it easy and get there before dark, hopefully.
We'll show the world who we are. 'Cause yeah, we made it this far. Show the world who we are. 'Cause yeah, we made it this far. We got tonight. Yeah, we got tonight. We got it going on and we're feeling alright. This is our time. Okay, now is our time. We're doing what we want and we're feeling alright. Yeah. Oh. We got it going on and we're feeling alright. Yeah. Oh. We're doing what we want and we're feeling alright.
We have made it.
Made it, friends.
couple 100 k's of dirt roads, corrugations, all here in one piece.
It is good to finally be here.
It's hot.
So, it's
but
very
good.
hot.
So just unpacking all the gear now, probably look at some maps, and then in the morning, probably have to shoot the bows for a little bit. I know Hoda hasn't shot his for about a week or so. I'm all dialed and get into it. Should be good. Good.
We'll clean up all this gear and we'll...
It's good to have a little bit of red dirt back on the car and actually get it off road.
Yes. We'll clean up this gear and we'll get things sorted for the morning. And at this rate, we'll probably see you in the morning.
So day one, we've been greeted with rain this morning. On the radar, it does look like it's pretty well isolated to today. And we've got about 9 days of dry weather after, so fingers crossed that's the case, but not what you want when you drive up to the Northern Territory to go hunt. Just getting ready to go for our first hunt. The rain has finally slowed down, but I'd say we'll just be chasing buff today. Should have the bulls moving around chasing feed, and the pigs are sort of not really going to be an option for a couple of days until it dries out. Get back on that water. Keen to get out there and see what it's all about up here. Hopefully, can find a couple of good bulls to show you guys. So we're just cruising out for our first hunt at the moment. Where we're going, no clue. But following Jake in the quad now. I'm going to go basically pretty much just drive around from the vehicle. I think for the first half of the day, probably the whole day because it's so wet. Go explore some country, have a look around, and hopefully put the glass over a few bulls, see what we find.
We're here, boys.
That was a little bit traumatic then.
Big ball prints there. Big ball prints here, which should be good. I reckon there's crocs in the water. Go for a swim.
Pretty well just come into an open spot here. It looks really prime. Jake's never been here before, so heap of tea tree country. The wind's pretty good. Good boar sign. We can actually smell one pretty close by, so good sign. It has rained this morning and last night, which is a bit shit, but this spot in a couple of days should be pretty good, so we'll cover some ground and go find them. That's hot. This is different to what I've hunted before, eh? Just all humidity. Right.
You fucking alright.
Oh, on to the next.
Travelling out to explore some new country, we spotted some scrub bulls off in the distance and decided to go for a look.
First couple of scrubbers for the trip anyway.
With the wind not cooperating on the first stalk, we headed back to the vehicle and were about to pull the pin on this first spot, and we heard a lone bull off in the distance and decided to make a play. The bull was head down feeding and gave us the perfect opportunity to slip in during the fading afternoon light. 31. Great shot. Great shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, that was perfect, man.
So, just before we spooked off a whole heap of them, and sort of they were real timid, and they sort of moved off over this way. We thought, oh, we'd just swirl around and get the wind right,
Which it wasn't.
which it sort of wasn't. Sort of
Behind you there.
cutting across to it, but just got a good arrow away at what, 32?
About 30. Maybe.
Yeah, and fucking by the looks of it, fucking smoked him. So we'll just give him 2 seconds because obviously they're a big animal.
I'm shaking.
Yeah, my release aid was rattling.
Yes, I could see.
So we'll give him 2 seconds and we'll sort of follow him up, see if we can find the top of the arrow and
We'll just keep our eyes on it.
see what we can do.
Initially, the shot appeared to be on the money, but turned out the ball was slightly quartering on and hit a little bit further back than we would have liked. We gave him a few minutes to settle, and with the remaining light of the day, we opted to go in and put a finisher in him. Yep, go. Watch you clear the tree. Watch his nose. Just wait till he lifts his head up. You need to go lower than his nose. Yep. Good shit. Good, you got him.
Do another one.
Just let him go. Wait. You fucking cunt of a man. You got him. That was a good shot, bro. Hoda played his cards right, waiting for that ball to lift its head before sending an arrow across the top of his heart and letting the razor-sharp broadhead take effect.
Whoa. What a beast. So, what an absolute monster. Oh, I can't even move his head. Oh, big drop horn. He is absolutely huge. Anyway, we finally got our hands on him. We'll,
Oi, are you stoked?
I don't
You don't need words, mate.
yeah, like I don't even have words, you know, like all the shots are just perfect, but these things are just monsters.
They're just
Like,
big and tough, man.
I've never hunted anything like this. They're just huge.
And he's an old bull too, like he's going
Yeah.
backwards. If you see his hooves, we'll show you later.
He's super huge. So I'm speechless, honestly, is the only word that you can say. So anyway, we'll do our thing. We'll take a couple of photos. We're going to take a little bit of meat from this guy as well. Some of the locals want some meat, so we'll put him to use. And that is an absolute huge beast. All right, there we go. So we got him all propped up. Just took a couple of photos. But man, oh man, like it hasn't really hit me yet, I don't think, that I've just put this absolute monster down. So I am absolutely speechless. I don't really know what to say, so thank you, Duddy. No, you're right, mate. Absolutely, just hunting something like this big is just on another level. They have so much steam, they have so much power. He wanted to eat me twice, so there would have been 20 bulls, and when we were putting this guy down, another one came in and was sort of checking us out and sort of wanted to have a little bit of a go as well. So it's just crazy, the country up here, you know, it's on another level. So we'll get a couple more photos and stuff, and we'll take this guy's head off and take a bit of meat as well, so we'll get to work.
Righto, day 2, just heading out to check out some new country. It's actually a lot hotter today. It's just about tip 35 degrees and just gone 10 in the morning, so not too bad, but gonna go look in an area where there's a lot more buff and probably walk some creeks during the middle of the day as well, but just excited to get out, check out some new country. It was a pretty late finish last night after that bull. Probably got to bed 12:30, 1 o'clock. So a little bit tired, but we'll keep going and see what the day brings. So for everyone at home, I don't know if you can see Jake in the back there. So where is he? See him there? There he is. See this bloke? What we're going to do this trip, that's his last cigarette of his life.
Nick here, the supplement man, he's fit as a fiddle, got arms as big as the buffalo we're about to shoot, and I still run rings around him yesterday with a cigarette hanging out my mouth. So you better pick your game.
Did he? I had to message him this morning, go, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm in bed, oh bro, I'm coming.
Yeah, no, the boys definitely are dedicated to hunting. They walked around yesterday in the heat and not being acclimatised to it up here. Unless you've been up here, you don't realise how hot it is walking around in the middle of the day.
But no, he still quit smoking.
Yeah.
That's the point of this
Sports
video.
sticks. They're sports sticks.
Yeah, get some smoke up your guts. More power, more smoke, more power.
Tells me which way the wind's blowing, boys. So.
Oh, it's day 2.
Whilst driving along, we spotted a few scrub bulls off in the distance and decided to go for a closer look.
So I've just spotted a couple of scrubbers. There's 3 of them. I think we actually seen these on the drive in a couple of days ago. Jake's dropped us off in the vehicle. He's kept on. I'm just going to put in a stalk. So wind's cutting up across to the left, about 250 away. Slip in. Beast. Big black one's looking out to the road a little bit. He's looking straight this way. I couldn't imagine I walked closer to the road. Give you an update. This is so we've done already. We've probably come in from 250 and now we're at 100. And the whole time there's been at least 2 bulls looking our way, so we decided to just hunker down. Probably been here like 2.5 hours at least. Counted to 3,000 a few times in my head, like Jack Mendo. But it's getting late in the day, so I'm hoping these bulls are going to get up and feed soon. Or 2 younger ones are feeding now, but the old bull we're on, he's still bedded. When they start feeding, they're a lot more vulnerable and just get a bit dumb. So fingers crossed the winds hold out and how we can make a play on him. But he's a really nice bull, so worth the effort.
The bull began to feed on a path that ultimately would lead him to hit our scent. However, luck was seemingly on our side, as when the bull hit our scent, a car passed on the main road, and in my opinion, the bull thought the scent had come from the car, not two sunburnt bow hunters sitting 80 yards downrange. Down you go. Come on, mate. Oh. Oh my god. Wait, I did not think that was going to come together, eh? Those bulls went up around us, and the crazy thing was, a car went past 15 seconds prior to him hitting our scent that was blowing up, and I think he thought it was that vehicle, which saved us, and they've come around. I don't know how they haven't hit our scent again down here and managed to get into 40 on the dot. I wanted to get closer, but the white one kind of forced my hand, and yeah, that next 3-blade just pickled him.
That was what I think it was just over 4 hours in the making.
And we look at him, he's gone like what, 150? Hey Daddy, you got a copy? There he is. Awesome bull. I've always wanted to shoot a black scrubber. And yeah, I don't get much better than that. That's just bloody awesome, eh? Perfect shot. That was a 4-hour stalk, and I don't know, don't have words at the moment, just really happy. The gear performed flawlessly. That's one of the new Nix 3-blades, 150 grain, pretty well buried into the fletchers. I think it stopped on his offside shoulder there. Yeah, he's probably gone 150, 170 and fell over, so big game kill in one arrow is always really good, so I'm just bloody stoked. Worked for that, and you just never give up, eh? Well, 4 hours later, here he is. I am one happy bow hunter. I've always wanted to shoot a big black scrubber. This guy ticked all of the boxes. I don't know if you guys seen the other day on Instagram, we posted a photo of a young bull that had a lot of potential. He was actually in this herd with 2 other bulls. And yeah, when they come around, I was able to get a shot at, he was at 43 to start with and walked into about 40. Shot broke away cleanly, and yeah, arrows hit him perfectly. 3-blade broadheads, taking out top of his heart, double lungs. He's gone about 150, 170 yards and fell over. yeah, it's just an old bull, heaps of character. His ears are all split up from fighting and probably had a few dingoes swinging off him as well. But yeah, that's the territory. That was just hot as in the sun. Did not think that was going to come through in the end, and it did. So just never quit, keep at it, and success will eventually come your way. But yeah, stoked, so happy. Now time to get to work. Oh, if the hard work begins now, I'm not going to do this. Boys, buckle up. To round out what was already a big day, we spent the remaining few hours of light butchering meat for one of the local communities and headed back home. Nah, he sweeps right back, Daddy. Shoot him. Yeah, shoot him, Daddy. He sweeps right back, hey. Wind's coming this way. Righto, so just had a stalk on that bull there. Bit of a shit situation. It was pretty well bedded facing us for the whole time.
Bit disappointed that he just winded us. There's not much you can do.
It was a good stalk though. Got into like 28 when he was pretty well bedded towards us. Duddy was just about to shoot. We were stepping out to the side and I was trying to tell you where to shoot because he's bedded, rolled down a bit, and next thing got a whiff and he's popped up and
He's jumped up, give us a stare down.
and off he went.
Off he went.
On to the next. There's
That's
plenty of
all she
buff here.
wrote.
It's been pretty dry run on them, and we've sort of hit a patch where there's a bit of sign and a few pads, so keep cruising along, eh?
It's not easy.
She's no $2 a litre here. Just stopped in one of the communities, running pretty low on fuel, so put a couple $100 in and get going. Oh, he's got me a little cold drink. It's a bit of a loss right now. Everywhere we're checking seems to be pretty dead. But... Oh, it's prime. But oi, we just got to keep ticking places off the list.
That's only going to hold water for a few more weeks.
Oh, what? On to the
On
next.
to the next one.
That's right.
On to the next one.
Day 4. What do I say? I don't know. There's nothing to say. Where are the balls? We are back at it. High spirited. Just brought him an energy drink. Good man. Jack Duddy.
Yes, my friend.
Good morning, mate.
Good morning.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Duddy's had a haircut
Feel
too
it
for
in
his
my
photo
blood.
with the buff. Right, friends, change of plan. We have managed to snavel a buggy. We can travel around and sort of get a bit deeper into the floodplain, so...
We could have had the buggy the whole time. I thought I'd just make the boys work for a bit and try and go to some country that...
Jack's actually picked up smoking and shrunk 6 inches from stress.
The broadheads give the hair a nice clean out in the paddock. I honestly don't know what the go is with the game, but boys, the buff. Every person I've rung in the last 3 hours have said they've seen 500 buff last week in the spots we just were that couldn't even find a fresh shit. So they're making us work for it, but yeah,
We'll keep going. We won't quit.
we're not. You don't go home until we bang them.
Yeah, we'll get there. So we're going to go out and have a look at Savo and hopefully find a bull.
It's the hottest day too. The day's going to get up there around 40 pluses, and they can only be out on the plains, out where the water is. So
Allegedly.
don't count your chickens.
Look at him, he loves it.
What's happening here?
Just eating a mandarin, mate. But in other news, we have a new carrier. Thanks to our friend Luke. He's a good man, Luke.
What's the plan, Nick?
Send it, mate.
I'll be sending it. I'll roll a sports stick first.
This man.
Luke, jockey of the North, TO, Bowhunter.
Let's go big and boys.
So finally found some buff out on this floodplain here. Took a lot of bashing through the scrub to get here. That's just all family mobs there. So we think it gets a lot drier, probably about 10K long. So keep trucking up that way, poke into the swamp and try and find some bulls. But good to see him, eh? Righto, so come back to the buggy. Decided we're gonna make a play. A massive bull that's out there. Wind's in our face. I reckon he's 800, 1,000 out. I don't know how crocky the water is. We might have to do a bit of zigging and zagging to get out there, but 100 plus all day long. Me and Hoda were looking at him. Could see the tips, knew he's good. Put his head up through that grass there. I just dropped the binos, looked straight at Hoda, just gobsmacked. So cranking big bull. It's taken us a while to find him. So got about 4 hours of daylight left. He's by himself, wind's good. We'll just see how much water is in between us and him. So I think out there, I think all this reed shit is the wet stuff. Yeah. So we're probably like 500 out right now. Not that we're remotely close, but. $350. I've only got about another 310 metres to go. Wind's good though. Good bones. Can you imagine if it just comes down 30 yards? I was real nervous about crocodiles to start with. And the closer I'm getting to this bull, not so much anymore. He's getting bigger. But we've closed the gap from about 1,000 to about 250. Kind of feeding that way. Wind is immaculate. I just don't know where these bulls are going, and there's obviously zero cover, so kind of got to ambush him and predict where he's going to go. So
difficult. Right, so we're 88 off this bull. He's bedded. Probably got about 30 minutes to crawl the next 30 or 40 metres before he gets up. I want to get to that tree there, wait, and then he'll stand up to go again in the arvo. So we've done really well to get out here. It's just really hard to pull the bow through the reeds and be quiet, but while they're comfortable like this, we'll keep moving forward.
After a slow stalk across the floodplain, I'd found myself at 56 metres, and in my mind, I'd told myself when I get to 55, I was going to hunker down and wait for a shot. Unfortunately, the young bull on the right caught some movement and stood up to investigate.
Fucking hell.
I was going for one more step to 55 and I was like, I'll just wait here.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. And then I couldn't get my slider to move, my arrow come off the string, there was just shit all through my bow. Couldn't turn the dial. If I knew the range to start with, I probably would have been sweet. That's a big bull, friends. Fuck that. Oh. I was like, I'm going one more metre. I was getting to 55. I thought he was going to be at 40. I got in there range and that little one was at 37. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. It was like 67 or something at that point. Anyway.
That's bow hunting.
Shit house. Alright, so we just made it back to the buggy. Daddy's about 1.7 up and apparently shot a couple of pigs and a buff, so take the buggy up, go find him and take some photos. So many mozzies here though.
Righto, so the boys have just gone out and put a stalk on an absolute cracker buff. And I thought, I won't join them. I'll walk down the edge of the plains and see if I can't find myself something to play the game. And within 5 minutes, I spooked a real good scrubber. He just winded me. Walked another 700 metres. I had these balls rutting and got in behind the thick shit where they were, and mate, there would have been 100 pigs in there, mainly boars, crackers. And I just sat there and patiently waited, and the wind was just swirling, and finally got a break in the wind, and yeah, sat off the edge of a pad, and they come in and banged this fella and banged another one and banged another one, and before you know it, a mob of buff come in on the same pad. And I smoked a buff and he's only about 50 metres out there.
We'll go and have a look at him now.
Doesn't get much better than that.
How good's bow hunting?
Doesn't get much better than that.
With all the excitement, we forgot to even take video of Jake's buff. However, being his first bow shot big game animal, he was over the moon, as you can see.
Alright, so we just drove down probably 7k down the floodplain to where it looks a lot drier. I can actually see the plane probably 200 yards behind me there, so hopefully it's a bit more accessible. It's just gone 40 degrees, so prime time to go chase some pigs and buff out in the open. I really want to find that bull from yesterday, but chances of bumping into him again are pretty slim, but this area is pretty untouched in regards to the buff, so should be some handy bulls out there. Just got to find them and do all the right moves. But keen to go walk a bit of a stretch. Just making our way along the floodplain. It's pretty dry at the moment, but yesterday where all that good sign was, that big buff was about 5k down here, so I'm sure we'll run into some soaky country. A few pads along here, not as much pig sign. I think this is closer to where the locals can get their buggies, so makes sense. Just coming in the hottest part of the day. We're peaking over 40, which is what we want.
With such little cover available, myself and Jake took it nice and slow, edging out onto the floodplain. Every time the bull would face away, we'd slowly creep closer.
Boys.
Pretty cool little stalk, eh?
That was very cool, mate.
Got into, I wanted to get to 40 for you. We're at 42. But yeah, just caught us moving in the open a little bit. Sort of didn't want to waste heaps of time as you wasn't a giant, but cool nonetheless, eh?
Oh, it's hard to explain, mate. Going from running dogs to walking out in the middle of a floodplain with a bow and a stick, it's
the best.
it's the best. That's it. So.
We'll keep going.
Well, this close. But
That's it. Just
next
learning,
one.
eh?
We've got a little bit more plain to cover.
Yeah, probably it's not 100 kilometres.
100 million acres of plain to have a look at.
So we'll keep going. There should be a bit of water, about 500 up, I think. So we'll go check it out. Cheers.
Righto, so that's pretty well our walk done. Had a chance or spotted a really nice old bull. He was broomed off on one side and with another pretty decent bull actually, and the wind was just all over the shop. I couldn't even make out which way it was going. We had another family mob of buff come through, which linked up with him. They eventually caught our scent. I didn't know whether to go back, forward, zig or zag, so that was pretty frustrating. It was kind of just one of them afternoons where you couldn't do anything right. Probably walked about 5k in a straight line from the car and probably 9 all up, I'd say. So we'll probably truck it back out to the track, beeline it to the car. But yeah, just one of those days. All right, so it's day 6, I believe. Been struggling a little bit finding the bulls, but going to check out another spot tomorrow where we think is going to be pretty good. Stack of wallows on the maps. Yeah, just going to go give it everything, walk all day, cover ground, and hopefully we can bump into that shooter bull and the wind's going to hold out for us. Seen those 2 yesterday, but the wind was fucking terrible, so that was a bit disappointing. But got to be in it to win it, so we'll head out and see what we can see. Righto, so we just spotted a giant scrub bull. We've done a big loop around him to get the wind right. He's massive, one of the best bulls I've ever seen. Probably 300 off him at the moment, wind's good. So that's just sort of the face. So put a play in, he's huge. We're sitting here making our brains in the sun. Just facing that way, just chewing his cud, but I just want him to turn, give us a better angle so we can go in.
With the bull facing us and chewing his cud, there wasn't much else I could do except for get down low and slowly gain some metres towards the next stand of timber.
Yeah, baby. Smoking. That's how you do it.
He's still walking around.
Yeah,
He's fucked. But
oh, dude. Oi. So we spotted this bull early on and got into about 90, and he just was facing us the whole time, like he was facing the opposite way the wind was coming from. We were patient, we got into 50, 52, and then he walked across and he was at 50.5 then. And yeah, one perfect arrow.
perfect release.
I usually shoot 20 and under, but you know, the old dog goes alright sometimes.
In situations like that.
But he is a cranking big bull. I can't wait to show you guys him. Like, he is just everything you want in a scrubber. He's huge.
One of the biggest bulls we've ever seen.
But he's gone what? 30, 40 yards? Fell over within seconds. Mate.
Those Nix 3 blades absolutely smoke them, eh?
So yeah, that's a Nix 3 blade. 250 Nexus shaft with a 75 grain titanium outsert. It's money. How good's the NT, honestly? There he is. 3 blades gone in there. Yeah. That is just a cranking old bull. Like, I don't think you can see that. Just wow. He's just old as the hills. See if I can pull this arrow up for you. So there's that 3 blade there. Just shoot on it. 0 damage. Next a shaft, next broadhead. And that is what you want. 1 arrow, clean kill, ethical. He's gone down, 20, 30 yards. And to do that with a big game animal, as good as it gets. I'm bloody stoked. Shot an awesome bull earlier in the week, and this guy's definitely an upgrade. Just gotta find that buffalo now. Well, this bull is just something special. He is just incredible. Even better than I thought he was. Now he's on the ground. So much age about him, definitely going backwards. To be able to put him down with 1 arrow like that. The new broadhead. So good, hey. We've been struggling or working hard the last 5-6 days, and you put in the hard work and you'll get rewarded. But I'm so happy with this thing. Like that black scrubber I shot earlier in the week, I was so good. The upgrade with this thing, like just really special. Oh, got no words, honestly. Jack Duddy. Fucking, what a week, eh?
Yeah, mate, he's a special bull, that fella.
Oh, look at him.
Yeah, mate.
TO.
Yeah, I'm speechless. I'm speechless, mate. I knew I'd get his bloody scrubber and a buff. We haven't got his buff yet, but we're going to the spot.
So I'm just going to give some this meat to the TOs. We managed to get it back to the vehicle. Had their quad bike trailer on, so it wasn't too bad. Righto, so we're just coming into a new bit of floodplain section here. Dropped some of that meat off the TOs before, and they told us there's a few buff in this area, so looks pretty promising. A lot of sign on around, so I'm sure once we hit that sort of damp patch up ahead, that shouldn't be far off. We'll go out the edge, probably. It's a really nice bull. So I've just spotted a really nice bull by himself. Yeah, he's really nice. So he is 270. So this buff's feeding along in front of us, and I think that bit of an island's going to push him in line with us. I'm
I'm going to try and get out to that dead tree out there, and it should be about a 50 metre shot, so we'll see. I think he heard that. So I've gone in as far as we can. The bull in front of us has been wallowing. He's just stood back up. About 220 yards away, there is a bull that's just obscenely large. Fast asleep in his wallow. That's the bull I'd probably prefer to shoot, but we don't really have much we can do at the moment, so we're probably going to have to sit here for 3 or 4 hours until these bulls get up and feed again. Both nice bulls. This one's in the 90s, and I'd say that one of theirs pushing 100, if not better. Decisions. Righto, so we've been here sitting off this buff for probably an hour and a half. I've fallen asleep, Hoda's fallen asleep. And he is just on a high alert. I do not know why, and he's just, I kind of do, but there's a willy wagtail going off before, but he did not like it in the slightest. Just sat looking at us for like 40 minutes. The bull out that way is proper, but there's just nothing we can do. So we wait. I'm going to sleep. So we're just creeping in on this bull. Decided to go for glory on the big one. And we've walked away from that other bull in front of us. He was nice, but this one out here is real good. So he's probably 150 out in the floodplain. No clue what he's going to do, but it's not going to be easy no matter what happens unless he feeds to us, which I doubt. So just going to keep creeping up. The wind's starting to swirl a little bit. Typical for the arvos up here, but there's a little bit of reed grass in front of him. I'm hoping he goes into that and we can put his head behind it, and I'm just going to scoot out. As the afternoon goes on, he will feed more aggressively and sort of drop his guard a little bit. Fucking cranking bull. Anyway.
As the shadows began to grow, we decided to make a play on the bull out on the floodplain, covering ground whilst he wasn't looking or feeding, and ensuring we were stopped when his head swung back to look for danger. Everything was going according to plan until the bull caught some movement out of his peripherals. We'd managed to close the gap to around 60 metres, and from there, the bull come in to investigate what we were, quartering on and giving us no shot, before eventually busting out and taking off.
Should have cut the tongue at 55. Fucking dog. This piece of can't can't roll. It's 40, 50, 60. You're coming closer. Fucking shit. F***ing slide aside. Only says 99. Like, what made him turn around?
Just something like this. We're in his home. He knows that something's not right.
This other bull's just down here, so I hope we haven't spooked him. Wait, stop. Wait. Stop. Do you want to pull up, you stupid fuck bitch?
What an afternoon.
Not my smart but dumb. Like stop. Did not care.
You yelled at him.
Alright, so that's a wrap for the Arvo. We're just going to head back to the vehicle. We only got in on this swamp 250 metres really. All the buffer now, headed right out over the floodplain. Pushed it, trying to get that big bull. Got into 56. I wanted 55, and yeah, he sort of picked us. Couldn't get the sight to slide, and it was just a bit of a cluster. With him coming in, but there was really no shot with him quartering. So anyway, you get that. But yeah, it's good to find him. There's shitloads of buff here, so next couple of days should be really good. What are we doing today, boss?
We are headed back down to the spot that we were at yesterday. We didn't really get to do the walk that we wanted to do yesterday, so we had a bit of a walk that we wanted to do, and we only ended up going 185 metres. So we heading back into that zone and see if we can spot that big bull from yesterday as well. It'd be good if we can find him, but I'm sure there's going to be some other monstrosity things out there. So we'll head down, get the gear sorted, and see what we can find.
Shot 60, and yeah, all arrows in the middle, which is good. So if I need to, I can take that shot. I sort of don't really want to shoot past 50, but big animals, big targets. So, and it's open country on this floodplain. But keen to get down there and suck into him. It's another hot day. It's currently 33 degrees at 10 o'clock, so gonna be a good one.
Actually not bad.
What's going on here?
I'm just taking a leaf out of Will Palmer's book. I am dumb, and I left my
face mask back at camp.
So now you are a tree.
So I must pretend to be tree. Not too bad. The beard
Not
sort
too
of
good either.
the beard sort of helps, but
You're an idiot.
oh well. You got to do what you got to do.
Righto, so we just done a big whip around there. There was a bit of a drainage we had to go around. Actually blew out some cows with the wind, and then I think it was sort of our fault. We got busted by a bull. We're just trying to cover a bit of ground, but wind's in our face now, and we've got like 6 or 7k of floodplain up ahead. Should be a stack of buff up here, so we're just going to go slow and hopefully find them in their wallows or just on the edge of the floodplain before they see us. Nice bulls here though, it's good. Well done, face paint man. Just a kid.
This shit on my face. But
First buffalo, mate.
that's first buff.
Great shot.
Not an absolute monster, but man, oh man, they're fucking tough. You can only imagine what a big old bastard would be like, but I'm stoked.
Well done, man.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, that's great.
The wife isn't gonna like this one on the wall, but anyway. Good shit. Well, there he is. First buffalo with a bow. Never shot one before. I've never even been into the territory before now, so I'm absolutely stoked with that. But he's just a young bull.
He's your ball, mate.
Yeah, that's it. He's my bull. Opportunity sort of came up, so I thought, might as well break the ice and get it done with this big fella.
Perfect shot, mate. You've done really well.
Absolute perfect shot. 43 meters. Just smoked him. Ran 100 meters, something like that. Got the wobbly leg and fell over. So that's good.
You've done good, mate.
I'm stoked with that. Alrighty, there he is. Let's prop him up for some photos and videos, but I'm so stoked with that. First buffalo on the ground, first time in the Northern Territory even, so I'm absolutely stoked.
So you should be, mate. Well done.
Perfect clean shot. 2 blades straight into the vitals. Yeah, 43 meters. Yeah. I just don't even know what to say. I'm just fucking stoked. So, thank you, buddy. That's what it's all about. That's why we're out here chasing these bastards.
One arrow.
One arrow.
Funny that.
Funny that.
It's like you want to go out and get it, but... Crocodile!
Navigating through this shit is a nightmare. There's channels here, there, and everywhere.
Heart races when you go through this. There's a little pocket of water. Show the friends that. Get a little croc in there. Oh,
Big bull.
there's a big bull. I think it's the same old cunt from yesterday. So we're making our way out. This bull is about 330, 300 away still. These reeds are a lot better to walk through and I'm a lot less scared of crocs. But I'm pretty certain this is the same bull from yesterday, Arvo. We pushed him in this direction. We're about 5k across the floodplain into where he sort of run. He's just in the middle of nowhere. I'm not too sure if we'll be able to get all the way to him. There may be a drainage in between us, but at the moment we're just going to poke him. We've got nothing better to do, so as that sun gets lower in the sky, it'll be better for us as he feeds a bit more and relaxes. But yeah, it's hard going out here on this floodplain stuff.
Well, as you can see, the sun's pretty well going down. We're about 1.8k out on this floodplain. The bull's still 100 yards out and just can't get any closer at the moment. I need him to turn and feed, but he's just on high alert. So it's fucking hard work, this. Yeah, what can you do, eh? Like, there's not a tree in sight, nothing. Ground's loud and sloshy, and the bulls stand 5 foot above the grass. So let's see what happens. We've got about 15 minutes.
Well, that was about a half of like 5 or 6 hours out on this floodplain. Till dark, and I think we went around the wrong side of a body of water. Fuck. So smart, so switched on. He's a giant bull, but we're gonna get off this floodplain and been eaten alive. Righto, so we've made it back to the car. That was a K and a half of fucking hell. I'm exhausted.
I'm ruined.
You think of a floodplain and it's like all this nice green, but it's knee-high just slop and mosquitoes and just...
And you just can't get to them out there. You can get to them, it's just incredibly hard.
But we'll persevere. But I'm f***ed.
Yeah. Time to go home. Well,
Bow hunting. Yeah. Woo! Great spot. Fucking idiots. What is that? So back at it again, just checking out another section of floodplain. Gonna leave that where that bull was this afternoon, see if he'll come back, but it's a little bit tricky to see on the map where exactly you need to go, so I'm gonna suck it and see with it. Look at that. Flung. Shit like that, where there could be crocs in it or just wherever you can walk to, but it's only ankle deep at the moment. I'm sort of hoping it opens up in the next 300. It looks like it does on the map, so if not, we'll get back in the vehicle, go up another couple of k's and keep doing that till we find the bull. But they seem to be out in the more open floodplain. I think because they've got a lot more visibility out there, they might feel safer. So we'll go for a look and we'll find them. Righto, climbed up to a bit of higher ground up here on the floodplain, and yeah, we blew out some cows earlier with our wind, but on the floodplain in front of us for the next, I reckon I can see for 3 or 4 kilometres, I can't see a single animal. Not to say they're not there, but the bulls we're after are typically out feeding on the floodplain, so go back to the vehicle and probably go up another 4 or 5 Ks and rinse and repeat. But yeah, don't have much else to say, but hot. So much better than before, isn't it? Just we're doing all the wrong moves.
What do you reckon? It's not good.
It's not good. Well, we found a bull way out on the plain. So we're going to grab the gear and march on out to him. Don't know how good he is. He's a big bull. He's on the move. So nose into the wind. Hopefully have the sun at our back. And I don't know. Try and shoot one. Getting a bit repetitive now.
He's great shape and everything. I'm just not sure. I'm not too sure how old he is. He's got big sweep and genetics, but so we're coming to you from the croc hole again. Got this bull. He's been from about 115. He's just slowly making his way towards us. I tried calling him in before and he just did not care, did not want a bar of it. Pretty much no stalk out to him because he's facing us, so we're just going to see if he's going to mosey on in. There's another 2 bulls out to our right.
He is moseying in. He is moseying in very slowly. Slow.
As the bull was making his way in, Hoda was holding the camera in one hand and rangefinder in the other, spitting out distances as the bull closed the gap.
50 on the dot. 46. 42. 40. 39. 37. 37. 35. 35. 29. 34. 34. 34. Holy fuck, that was hard. Holy fuck, that was hard to range. Oh. I'm pretty sure I got it.
Ooh. Fucking tough.
Oh, that was cool.
Floodplain buffalo.
You know, it's like you have nothing and then there's everything, and he's quartering on the whole time, like far out. And I'm shooting a back tension from at least too, so I can't exactly just make it go off. But he was only like 5 yards from hitting our wind when he sort of turned off to the side.
Totally.
What was he? 34.
34.
Yeah.
I must have hit like a bit of grass or something. It said 27.
Yeah, I heard
like,
that and I was like, no.
I was just like, no, that's not right.
Yeah, one perfect arrow.
They have to be one of the hardest animals to get out to in
on
this
the
shit.
floodplain, yeah. This is no colour. This is it.
There's just nothing out here.
We got to 110, and that's it. And he could pick us when he was facing. It's like there's nothing we could do. So anyway, that's what you want, eh? That's bow hunting out on the floodplain. All the odds stacked against you, just all of it. We've had such a difficult week chasing these guys. He's no world beater. But it'll be meat for the TOs. Awesome shot, and memories me and you'll share for a while.
That's how tired we are.
Oh, fuck.
These things have beaten us down the last week. That's all we went. 80 metres, if that.
Oh. This would have to be one of the most challenging hunts I've ever done. I've hunted heaps of buff before, but on the floodplain, they are just another animal. Just zero cover, switched on, and yeah. How good's that, eh? They are just beastly animals. We've grinded and we've got it done. Man, he's better than I thought. Like he's no giant, but he's quite a respectable bull. He's got that sweep there. I thought he was a lot better when I first laid eyes on him, seeing that sweep. Yeah. Stoked. I didn't think we were going to get anywhere near this guy. And for it to happen that way, that was just awesome. First time I've shot something on the trot with a back tension too, that was a bit of a challenge, but arrow landed just perfect. Had to give him that final little bit of lead. And he's probably only gone 40 yards, if that. Probably over about 30 seconds. Perfect. That's why we do it. But this guy will be awesome. We'll be able to get a vehicle out here and bring back all this meat for the TOs. Really valuable. Source of protein for them, buff and scrubbers, so they're kind enough to let us on.